Hello everybody, I'm back with another video. This is going to be kind of a mixed bag, if you will. I have actually a few more pickups that I want to mention, and I have a couple other things I wanted to say. First off, I'm going to go ahead and start with the pickups. I picked up all 3 of these, or I guess you could say 5 of these yesterday. So I was real happy. I went over to one of the pawn shops I hadn't been to in town, and they were selling PS2 games for $3 a piece. So I went in and picked up a couple of them. You know, I didn't want to go overboard or anything. So first off was Front Mission 4. If you've never played this, great little game. It's a turn-based strategy game by Square. Yeah, this is after Square went into Square Enix. And you customize your robots. You go and take them out on the battlefield, and you know, it's a big kind of intertwining story, you know, the whole bit. So it's a good game. I'm real happy to have found it for $3. Second one was actually a fighting favorite of mine on the PS1. The first 2 came out on the PS1, and then they brought the third one out on the PlayStation 2. So once again, I was real happy to find it at the pawn shop, and that's Bloody Roar 3. If you've never played this, give it a shot. These games are really, they deserve more light. They deserve more attention than they got, and you know, real fun game. So, and then this one I've been eyeing for about a month now. Basically, they had it over at Walmart for $20, and I've been a fan of the games, so I thought 3 for $20, that's great. It's actually a collection, and that is the Grand Theft Auto collection, the trilogy. It comes with Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and that's upside down, and then Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now, I beat Grand Theft Auto 3 back in the day, but I didn't beat Vice City, and I didn't beat San Andreas. And San Andreas is my favorite Grand Theft Auto out of the whole canon of Grand Theft Auto games. So I'm real happy to have that. I went to go load my game up yesterday from an old save, and it said it wasn't compatible. So I'm assuming that was the version I had played was before they went back and took out all that hot coffee bit. So I'm a little disappointed because I had the airfield and everything like that. I was real far, and so I have to start all over again. I'm not very happy about that, but then again I am, because I actually do enjoy the game. So you know, I own it again now. Or I actually own it. I've never personally owned San Andreas, surprisingly. I had rented it, I had borrowed it from a friend, things like that. So having these in my collection, it's a great addition. So that makes me happy. I am going to be making a video here soon of highlighting the Sony PSP. I want to go ahead and I'm doing a new little piece on here called I don't remember. It's actually the video game spotlight. I believe that's what I'm going to call it. I'm not sure yet. I want to get a little creative with the name. There's going to be a little bit more editing involved, and we're going to take a look at some gameplay of different games and series and things like that. And I'm thinking the first one I'm going to do is for the game Monster Hunter on the PSP. Now, there was a few of them that came out. There was the first one, Portable Second, Freedom Unite, and then still in Japan is Monster Hunter Portable Third. So I want to do a little spotlight section on those games. If you're a Monster Hunter player, then great. If not, I hope you'll take a look at it and give it a shot if you do have a PSP, because the games are actually fun. They're addicting. So I want to thank everybody that you know, has had some kind words for me and for the collection and everything. Again, I know I say this a lot, but I really do appreciate it. Seeing my subscribers grow and my subscribers being collectors and showing off their games and everything, that's awesome. I love seeing this community kind of build, and we all kind of come together and show the different games we got, because I've looked at some of you guys' videos and just been blown away by some of the stuff you have. Real awesome. So please keep sharing those finds, those pickups, those hauls, all of it. It's fantastic. And I've seen, anything from, anime figurine pickups to, different anime movies and different games. And I would like to see some like import games. I think that'd be pretty neat. So I'm real tempted to start doing that, finding some old import games on, like the PSP and things like that. I think that'd be kind of a neat little addition to the community, kind of showing those off a little bit. So, also, to the people who want to do trades, thank you for coming to me. Thank you for asking about the trades. The guides that I managed to pick up are going fast. I mean, I had a buddy of mine ask for the copy of Black Ops, as well as a couple of guides for GameCube and some Nintendo 64 games. So I was real happy about that because I don't have a GameCube yet. So I definitely want to get that. And I mean, I do apologize. This has been sought after. As soon as I showed it, I knew this was going to be a popular find. And to those whom I have to say, oh, I don't have it anymore. I do apologize. I mean, I know there are a lot of people after this. Okay, I had two. I sold one, and this one's my copy. But I know that Pokemon's a pretty kind of popular one. I didn't actually get into Pokemon until these came out, so I have yet to actually open this. But I've told one person that if the price was right, that I would part with this. So yeah, I do apologize. I don't have more of these. I wish I would have found more of these, because I would have been more than happy to help y'all with your collections, especially if you were collecting guides like this. So as far as trades go, I'm looking for a few things. To those who are like, hey, I want to trade with him and I don't know what he wants. I'm looking for a Game Boy Advance. Hopefully clamshell, but it doesn't have to be. I'm looking for what else? I'm looking for, well, a Sega CD. Either one of the models, it doesn't matter, because you've seen in my collection that I have some Sega CD games, and I'm actually about to get more. So that's a big one I'm after. Some games, mainly Super Nintendo games, I'm looking for, and these are kind of first-party titles. I'm looking for Mario Kart. I'm looking for Super Metroid, Contra 3. There's a few others. I mean, I would, there's even games like Draken, Evo. Oh man, there's a few games like that I'm looking for. So on the Genesis, I'm a big fan of the Toe Jam and Earl games. I'm looking for those. There's just a few. And Nintendo games, I mean, I'm after the entire collection of the Nintendo games, so that's 800 games. And right now I'm only at about 100, simply because, like I said previously, I sold about 100. So, hit me up. I'm always willing to trade and work something out with you. If you see something in my collection that interests you, feel free to ask. I'm always willing to respond, and I'm not going to be mean. If you see something, and it interests you, if you put something on a video and it interests me, I'm going to ask you about it. So feel free to ask away. I'm having a lot of fun talking about these games and trading and everything, and I look forward to doing some like unboxing videos with whatever you all trade with me. So let me know. So until then, that's all I really have to say for now. Subscribe, of course. And I hope that this community grows. I'm real excited. I am bummed that YouTube is changing as of March, and I really think that's going to cut down on the ability for us to communicate through YouTube, and that's a bummer. I've seen some people already gone over to the new profile, and it's so restricted and so plain. I don't know what they're thinking. But the dawn of a new age, I guess. So that's unfortunate. So I actually have my TV here in the game room now. I have my copy of Zelda Link to the Past in my Super Nintendo. So I think I'm going to go play that for a bit. So until the next video, I'll talk to you all later. Talk to you then.